Vision 2030's economic pillar targets to develop new lands for cultivation by strategically utilizing over 1 million acres of unutilized land in the arid and semi-arid areas. In line with this, the National Irrigation Board is currently increasing area under irrigation and drainage through the expanded irrigation program. The objective is to attain national food security and to improve livelihood for households in Kenya. The board has launched an aggressive plan through which it plans to cost-effectively improve crop production in target regions. Inefficient irrigation techniques such as furrows are being replaced with cost-effective methods. This has resulted in modernization of irrigation activities in regions with scarce water resources.
The rivers we have serving the 8 districts are all seasonal except River Athi, which is serving Lower Yatta. So in this respect, for us to support irrigated agriculture, we have to look for better ways of utilizing this water, better ways of conserving this water, and better ways of capturing this water. When it rains, we have very little rainfall in this area. It is below 700 millimeters, and the temperatures are also fairly high, between 24 and 35 degrees Celsius. So that one means that when it rains, also evaporation affects the water which we got from the rain, and once it's affected, we get a lot of evapotranspiration.
Some of the projects are located in eastern in Kibwezi district, Makueni County. The project involved changing the system from canal conveyance to pipeline, which reduced all the seepage losses. All the application system was changed from open furrows to drip.
Kwacha irrigation scheme is a scheme that was started way back in 1953, and it has been going on. Method of irrigation has been, conveyance system has been canals, and the application system, distribution system and application were canals and the furrows. About 7-8 years ago, the canals were rehabilitated. They were changed from earthen canals to lined canals, and we have been operating with it for that time. And about 3 years ago, National Irrigation Board came on board, and we decided to change the system from canal system to piped system. Currently, we're having a piped system, main line running about 3.5 kilometers, and the application method is being drip now.
Each of the 230 farmers has been issued with an acre of drip.
Hii ni mradi mkubwa sana area hii ya Mangelete. Wakulima wengi wamepata drip irrigation system, wamepewa matangi ya maji, wamepewa drip lines, na hivi sasa tunatumia maji ya drip.
The project gets its water from the Mangelete Springs. The project was formerly 5 different projects which were brought together and common intakes made. They have a committee for each group and an umbrella committee for the whole group with a representative from the groups.
Tunatoa maji chemchemi hii ya kwa kisivo hapa, na wakati hapo kitambo kidogo tulikuwa tunanyunyiza kutoka ile baro ile maji kunyunyizia kwa kutoka mchanga. Lakini wakati tulikuwa ile drips, sasa tumeanza kutumia drips. Tunaona ziko na faida kubwa, kwa sababu kwanza tunatumia maji chache, na mkulima atumii jembe. Wakati anaweka maji yanaingia kwa tank, yeye anaweka kwa drips, basi inaanza kunyunyizia bila matatizo.
Construction works are over and farmers have been trained. The Agriculture Extension Services is expected to take over the day-to-day management and follow-up. By using drip irrigation, water is conveyed under pressure through a pipe system to the fields, where it drips slowly onto the soil through emitters and drippers, which are located close to the plant. Only the immediate root zone of each plant is wetted.
It is known that by using drip, the production per unit area goes up, simply because you give water the right amount at the right time, and in that case the production goes up.
The maji ni economical sana, maana mahali kidogo maji kidogo natumia area kubwa vile naitumia, so sina wasiwasi na hata kidogo juu ya maji ya drip irrigation.
Tunatoka wakati wa faro sababu maji ni kidogo sana because of climate change. Maji imekuwa kidogo sana, so tumekuwa kusaidiwa kupewa hii drip, tumie maji kidogo ile iko kwa ukulima bora na sana sana kilimo cha biashara.
The board has installed a complete drip irrigation system for 800 acres in Kibwezi, making the scheme the largest drip irrigation system for farmers in Kenya. Most regions in the country are benefiting from the installation of the drip irrigation kits and distribution of greenhouses.
Kwa sababu hapo mbeleni nilikuwa nasumbuka sana, hata kuamka midnight kwenda kutafuta maji, na maji hayo 1/8 haitoshelezi 1/8. Na kwa sasa nina havaneka ambayo nina matumaini ya kuzidisha niwe na eka 1, 2, 3. I was about to give up, lakini sasa nina matumaini.
Expanded National Irrigation Program started work in this region. We had to devise different ways and best ways and prudent ways of harnessing this water to support our farmers. That's why we started with greenhouses as one of the projects. And greenhouses in this region, we have had from the extended program 114 greenhouses, which is going to about 2.45 hectares and serving over 3,400 farmers.
The larger Kitui County received less than 700 millimeters of rain per year. The temperatures are fairly high, ranging from 25 degrees to 35 degrees. The rainfall is poorly distributed, such that agriculture production can only be achieved through supplementary irrigation in some areas. The source of water for irrigation is also a challenge, since there is only one permanent river, River Athi, traversing a small section of Lower Yatta. This calls for establishment of alternative water sources other than surface flow and promotion of prudent water harvesting and saving technologies to support agriculture.
Maji ni muhimu sana. Ile maji inapita hapa, ukija hapa wakati wa mvua ile inapita hapa, ni maji nyingi sana. Kama inaweza zuiwa mahali, ndio kila wakati throughout the year tuwe na ile maji nyingi, ndio tusiwaste a lot of time kwenda kutoa ile changalawi, kwa sababu tunaweza kuja siku moja hapa members wanatoa changalawi, lakini kama maji imezuiwa na maji iko, hiyo time ya kutafuta maji tunaweza kuitumia kwa kufanya kazi huko ndani.
The program is ensuring that expansion of irrigated agriculture in the larger Kitui is achieved. One of the areas where inroads have been made is greenhouse farming in larger Kitui.
Hapo zamani ilikuwa ngumu kupata mboga, kwa maana tulikuwa tunatoa mboga Kitui Town na sijui zilikuwa zinatoka wapi. From here all that way to Kitui ndio tupate tomatoes tulete huku, wateja wakuja watuzie. Na sasa si unaona wakati tumepata greenhouse, sasa mboga kwetu ni rahisi, tunapata rahisi.
When we give our farmers greenhouses, we insisted that they be trained. That training component is very important because layering and pruning are key essentials. If they don't do that, and watering regime, if they don't do that properly, they'll not get things right.
Sinking of boreholes, shallow wells and construction of sand dams have enabled the project to tap subsurface flow. The harnessed water has been largely used to support greenhouse farming using drip irrigation. Since the inception of the project, 114 greenhouses have been installed, bringing the total area under greenhouse farming to 2.45 hectares.
Tukaona hii kikundi tuandike proposal kwa National Irrigation Board ndio tuweze kusaidiwa na nyumba za greenhouse, kwa vile tuliona ndio zinaweza kuwa na manufaa zaidi.
Most of the farmers grow tomatoes in these greenhouses. This has a potential yield of tomatoes estimated between 612,000 to 3,060,000 kg, worth of between 12 million and 60 million Kenya shillings at farm gate price. The choice of greenhouse promotion is not by chance but due to numerous advantages, including its ability to ensure all-year production in a controlled climate. Efficient utilization of land water, that is between 0.5 to 2.7 liters per plant per day, and labor, return to investment per unit area, and minimal use of agrochemicals.
The advantages of these greenhouses is that we can use water more efficiently. We can work even when it is raining because it is housed. We can control the microclimate inside the greenhouse such that even pests coming from outside are not able to get in. So that's why we advise our farmers to close the doors always of the greenhouses. And the farmers here are more interested in planting tomatoes. When we look at the planting of tomatoes, one tomato plant can yield 5 to 25 kilos because the harvesting period is extended from 6 to 8 months. So it will depend on the agronomic practice which is being done by the farmer and also the nutrition the crop is having in the greenhouse. So with that, and with the 114 greenhouses, we have a potential of raking 12 million Kenya shillings to 60 million Kenya shillings.
However, there are challenges which affect its adoption by farmers, such as farmers' technological level, high initial cost, diseases, and pest control.
There are other issues which come alongside with greenhouses. The problems they have, one thing is water, constant water supply. The second thing where they have problems is control of diseases and pests. The disease which is very, very dangerous in the greenhouse is fusarium wilt or the bacterial wilt. When it sets in the greenhouse, it forces us to stop and rotate the crop. This information they got even during the trainings which they had.
Despite the challenges, modernization of irrigation activities in these regions with scarce water resources really works.
Nina uwezo wa kutoa kreti kama 100 per wiki kupeleka Mombasa, Kongowea. Local markets wanakuja hapa kununua nyanya locally. Apart from nyanya, inalima sukuma, wanapeleka kwa town kuuza kwa villages. Even up to Voi wanakuja kutoka hapa, wanapeleka Voi, Manyani, hata Mombasa napeleka Kongowea sometimes ikiwa mingi.
Sukuma mimi niko na orders kwa mahoteli. Ukienda Mtitu utakuta ninauza sukuma zangu Tale, Coasted Hotel, Safari Park. Tuseme 3/4 ya hoteli zile ziko Mtitu mimi nauzia sukuma. And the others nauza sokoni hapo around. So yangu wanga siuzi mbali. nauza tu area ya msitu na inanitoshelesha hata kusomesha watoto wangu.
Watch these and more agricultural documentaries at www.youtube.com/AIRC Video Unit.
AIC.
Find us on www.nib.or.ke, on Twitter or Facebook.